She ain't got no dick.
He down on his life, like switch positions. You know how the woman be on her.
So she riding the nigga face?
She ain't. It ain't like they.
See, that's what I said. She riding?
They
I don't get it. Let me see that like a verse.
Nigga, ain't got shit.
Remember, watch your beard, nigga.
I'm not getting that close. I learned.
See, I'm visual. I'm like, I need to see this shit. So,
Oh shit.
you want me to be up now? You do. I'm you.
Okay.
What you talking to me?
So what y'all be doing?
So wait, I gotta use Megan's.
Yes.
Y'all, they gonna
That's
call
it. This the man, I'm the woman.
You know, they not
Yeah.
gonna do
So
that.
she down.
But
He
you ain't
down.
showing shit.
Because
Cause you ain't got shit. Wait. Be on. I'm not talking. But she ain't got shit.
She ain't got shit. What the fuck is she doing?
I can see she put it. You put it in the back of her throat.
Call
I'll be like, baby girl, get the fuck out of my way.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm talking about? Shit. You don't give me the pussy what you
Look,
don't
I asked you that question for a reason.
I know, but
You ain't got shit. That's like just sitting on the nigga face. Oh, you putting that motherfucker start moving more.
You
so
up?
just do the same thing. Just stand up.
Okay. Fuck it is what it is. Rob, don't start, baby.
Wait, cut it on already?
That motherfucker been on. I wanted to get that bitch that too. Yeah. I wanted to get that bitch that too.
Wow.
Hey! Come on, calm down, people. Calm down. It's time, you know.
No, you gonna have to edit that.
No. Well,
I'm
no.
gonna check my
Send
editing
it to
skills
me.
and we'll see how it goes.
Nope. Send me the first piece.
Okay.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? This episode.
Oh yeah.
We got it. Okay, start making that noise.
Okay.
All right.
This nigga always laugh in the intro.
Yo, you got a fucked up conversation going on in my ear. Anyway, hey, what's happening? I'm Fats. We back in Free Game, Uncut Game. Episode 11. It been some weird shit going on. Y'all gotta excuse me. As always, we got a couple more guests. We got a return guest. And let's get it on. I'm Fats.
Sprinkles. Tavia.
Lisa.
Trees.
Beat on the great.
Leader Magnificent.
Y'all know how we do it. This we not politically correct about nothing. This is our opinions on situations.
Cut that TV
And,
off. Yeah. Oh, y'all gotta cut that off. But we be trapping all night.
I'm gonna start that
Yeah.
over, dog.
No, we good. We gotta let it roll. We
And
good.
look, you know, we ain't politically correct about nothing. This our opinion. We don't care if you like it or not, but we don't give a fuck. We got topics tonight. Tonight, Lisa is the moderator. She gonna ask different people around the table questions, and you give your opinion.
Because I'm in charge.
And
Because I'm in charge.
and we want y'all to speak freely, man. You know what I'm saying? Speak your mind. You know.
I hate a dry woman.
Damn.
Hey, but y'all know how we start this.
Take a
Take
shot.
a shot. Oh, the hood rats and drunk theirs.
Yeah. And
Oh, wait a minute.
Refill.
There you go.
They on coochie juice.
I'm on the
yeah.
house. I got my people with me. The hottest people in the club, and I keep them with me.
Huh?
Right. Let's go.
Okay.
I'm good.
Well, I'll be damned.
That's some nasty coochie juice.
You ain't lying.
Yeah.
I had to put I double stroke
That's
coochie
just
juice in Malibu.
Yeah, I'm on the Malibu again because
I got
So,
a little Malibu.
Don't
Oh, ain't no more.
don't get
Oh, thank
You
you.
had 30 shots, so don't get frisky. I'm telling you now.
All right, Lisa.
I ain't gonna let
Risky
you do that.
and
All
frisky.
right. All
Hey.
right. So this question is mainly more for the men. The first part of this question. This piggybacks off what we talked about last week. If there's so many good women, why are there so many single men? Or are they really not good men? Or are these women that saying are good really not good? Why they still single?
Because like you just said, women holler they good, they ain't all they good.
But it's the same way on the other side.
It might be. But now look at it like this then. You can holler you're a good woman, right? Quick question for you. What makes you a good woman?
First of all, I'm a G, so I know I'm confident in.
But everybody's opinion on what a good woman is.
Yeah,
Right, oh, it's gonna matter. That's why I'm asking
It
the question. It's gonna matter.
depends on the man.
I'm
what
saying
he-
this to
what
make
he
a point.
Yeah.
I'm saying this
What
to make
makes
a point.
me a good woman?
Mhm.
Shit, I'm honest, I'm loyal, I'm respectful. I mean, I'm as real as they come. So I'm just me, period. Ain't nobody like me. So I'm confident in what I'm capable of doing, and I ain't got no complaints.
Anybody else?
But just because somebody don't complain don't mean that.
That's what I say. Anybody else?
But it depends on the man.
True.
The
Yeah, anybody
definition
else?
is different. Everybody's definition
Everybody
of a
got
good
their own.
woman or man is different.
Yeah, everybody got their own situation and what they like, what they don't like. But are you a genuine person, a good person? Period. Because people can say they good, but they not always good.
Well, with me, I think the reason why so many single men out there is because most men choose the wrong woman. You know what I'm talking about? So that's where it would go with me. Most men choose the wrong woman, and that's why fucked up women are fucked up, make men bad anyway. You know what I'm talking about? Then once you run across so many, you just assume that all of them like this. So once you do run across a good one, you no longer know how to handle this shit.
That's
You know what I'm talking about? So that's my take on it. That's why it's a bunch of single men out, because most women on bullshit. No, not saying all y'all. I know everybody. Oh, nigga, I ain't. You know what I'm talking about? But on the cool, that's where it goes. And then once a nigga get trained to that shit, and then good women be on bullshit a lot too, though. You know what I'm talking about? Because they feel like they got so much to offer and shit. But what you have to offer might not be what I'm looking for. You know what I'm talking about? So therefore, you got to be a chameleon once you're dealing with people to kind of adjust and change up how you act, so you can see if there's really somebody that you really want to fuck with. But if you act the same way that you act with this nigga with me, we gonna be two different niggas. You know what I'm talking about? That shit you did with him not gonna roll with me.
And it goes back to what I was getting ready to say. Like I said, when do you consider a good woman?
Rob,
I understand.
Well, for one, women like to put the past dude's shoes on the new nigga.
No.
No. Time out. Hold on. Hear me out.
Okay.
It goes like this here. Most women, not talking about y'all personally, likes to put the past nigga's shoes on the new nigga feet.
Right?
Okay. And when you do that, some dudes can admit and some dudes don't admit they damaged from a past situation.
Okay.
So when you throw that old nigga shoes on that new nigga feet, he starts to draw back like a crawfish, because I've been down this road before.
Yeah. But I get you. But at the same time, I feel like as the woman, they shouldn't be bringing anything from the past into the new.
Everybody do it.
But we all guilty of it.
Everybody
Everybody's guilty of it.
But that's true. But
That's
at
why
the
you
same
have to
time,
heal first.
exactly.
Before you get into
You
a
shouldn't be
situation.
dealing with nobody unless you heal from
Hold
that
on. You can
situation.
be healed. Don't mean that similarities gonna make you draw the fuck back. Because tell me that y'all ain't healed from some shit and you see something in a dude and you draw the fuck back because it's some bullshit you done dealt with before.
It's true.
There I go.
But at the same time,
No. You already answered the question.
I mean, I understand
It's
what you're
true.
saying. I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, you can't expect the same thing from.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. The majority of the women gonna put that old nigga shoes on a new nigga foot.
But let me take what she just said. She say you can't do the same thing, but yet women have so many red flags from an old nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Just because he did this, you automatically say it's a red flag.
Right.
You
Like-
can do it too.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
You know
You
that,
instantly
man.
turn it into a red flag, and then you put up so many red flags, and then niggas be like, man, fuck you and your flag.
That's why you have to have
You know
an
what I'm
open
saying?
discussion.
Correct.
That's
But
why you
the-
have to have
You can have an open discussion,
No,
but that's
we-
because you don't come out with it when I'm having an open discussion. We here the last week. That's why
Hold
I'm
on, let me
I
finish,
really
y'all.
emphasize that.
Let me
Go ahead.
finish, though. It's real shit. And the other part of what I was saying, is the fact that everybody say they want something on the man's side and the woman's side, but that ain't truly what you want. Because you always hear women say they want consistency. They want communication. They want truth. They want honesty. And when you give it, it ain't what they really want.
But dudes do the same thing. Dudes be like,
But I'm only speaking on,
His experience with
You know,
women.
hey, girl, hey, you
But
know,
what is their definition of communication? A lot of people do not know
everybody
how to
shit
communicate.
different.
Exactly.
That's
A lot of people do not know how to communicate,
And
and a lot of people don't know how to be honest.
That's
exactly.
so funny we all say the same shit last
But wait a minute, but with honesty,
week.
a nigga could tell you something. It's up to you to actually listen to it. You know what I'm talking about?
Honest about that information.
Man, if you being honest, you just being honest. You know what I'm talking about? It's up to you to keep it up. Like if I tell you something, I can say it jokingly, but you still need to pay attention to it. I'm saying it jokingly to soften the blow. You know what I'm talking about? Because I joke a lot, and that's how I really say a bunch of real shit that I like to say. I say it through a joke. Because some people act like the way that I talk and how my voice and all that shit, it seems like it's
It come out from
Aggressive.
where
yeah, it come off aggressive. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So most shit that I say it jokingly, just for you. You know what I'm talking about? But if you pass it up as a joke, that's shame on you. That ain't shame on me. You know what I'm talking about? Like nigga, I done told you this. You know what I'm talking about? We probably was playing at the time, but that's why I say anybody you fuck with, you do research and you continue to study the person that you fuck with.
True.
You know what I'm talking about? If you stop studying the person you fuck with, then what you left with is what you get.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
But I don't know.
The thing is, though, when you communicate, you should have that line of communication or understand what communication is from the jump. Because at the end of the day, if I talk to you and say, hey, this, that, and the third, this is what it is, if I'm communicating with you, I'm going to communicate with you. If you're not a communicator from the beginning, most likely you're not going to be a communicator at the end. So how you start is going to probably determine how it's going to
Oh, most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta really be dependent on the person, and it really depends on the situation. Period.
because a lot of people don't pay attention, like you said, when they communicate.
Right.
But some people don't know how to communicate.
That's true.
You know what I'm talking about? Like I ran into a bunch of women that say they want somebody to talk to them, but then when I talk to you, you have absolutely nothing to say. You know what I'm talking about? And I don't give a fuck about sports and motherfucking celebrities and shit. When I talk, I like to talk about real nigga shit.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? Some people don't know how to handle that shit. You rather sit and bullshit with me all the time. I can bullshit with you too. But once I'm fucking around and talking to somebody that actually can communicate with me, I don't want to hear anything out of your mouth. You know what I'm talking about? Because I don't give a fuck about Kanye. I give a fuck about Lee. You know what I'm talking about? And what the fuck's going on in my world. You know what I'm talking about? So most women, well, I ain't gonna say most women that I dealt with don't know how to really communicate. They act like they do, they act like they want this and they want that, but in reality, you're not even ready for that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let's piggyback off of that because we just talked about it. So why do sometimes people deal with people when they don't see them as a potential?
Good question.
Sometimes you try to make them into that person.
What do you mean make them into that? Try to make them into who you want to be?
Per se. Y'all, I mean, everybody know me. I tell you all the time, I'm a straight up street nigga. Period, point blank. However, I make my own goddamn money. I make 6+. Easy. Got a hell of a lot of assets, hell. We can go anywhere. But in the same breath, if I like you, I like you. Period, point blank. So I try to make you to kind of what I like. Kind of don't want to say too much because I be throwing everybody under the bus. Rob included.
Driving that motherfucker.
But I mean, just take in consideration, me and my cousin, we met a lot of motherfuckers through our life. I mean, Rob, you know it too.
Oh, yeah.
We met a lot of motherfuckers in our life. Sometimes some good game. Some. And some of them you like, you know, this nigga full of shit. You hear what I'm saying? But in the same breath, I'm gonna just speak. Tony, I hope you're not listening. I ain't gonna even say her name, but Tony. No, this nigga, no, I bullshit you not. This motherfucker played the best game ever. We bet her one night. I can't remember. I don't know. We were drunk. But anyway, I met this chick, right? She spent the best game ever. I said about a whole month. This nigga here like, oh, you really digging this chick, right? I'm like, actually, I am. Not even a full month later, I knew she wasn't for me. A whole month later. But guess what? I still deal with it.
You still did it.
I still deal with that motherfucker. You hear?
Because you was trying
Well,
to
what
make her
made
in-
you deal with her though?
We been open and honest. That nigga.
Well, you ain't gotta get too
Oh,
I'm not
personal.
with
Right,
two
right,
person,
right,
but
right.
she was a freak. I mean,
Okay.
that made me
And
think twice.
that's most of the time why people deal with somebody that they don't see shit with because
That
the
makes
sex
sense.
chemistry is there, but the other chemistry, the
The other
mental,
chemistry was,
ain't there.
oh, mental wasn't that. Think about it like this. I ain't gonna talk about the chick I was with at that time, so fuck Kelly. But so I'm with this other chick. Now I'm with Kelly, met her, told her about Kelly, and she still went along with it. Am I lying though?
I didn't know. I remember this very well.
I mean, I'm not lying, so I'm being honest with everybody, because I'm an open honest. We talked about that week. I don't give a fuck. I'll tell you the truth in a heartbeat. I don't give a fuck. Can't nobody come whoop me, so I'm gonna tell you the truth. So here it is though. She started getting in her feelings and shit, which I understand all women do. But in the same breath, it's like, nigga, it is what it is. And I like you because you act like you was this person. So I'm trying to make you into somebody who you ain't. But you know why I did it though, because it was other reasons.
Oh, but me personally, when with the question like that, with me is more what like you deal with people because they fill a void in your life. You know what I'm talking about? With me, it's not really just about sex. If you can find a freak anywhere. You know what I'm talking about? So with me, it's more where you at mentally. You know what I'm talking about? Where you at emotionally and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Because as a man, you need somebody that you can talk to about your mental and your emotional shit. You know what I'm talking about? Because you really ain't got too many outlets. But with that shit, so with me, I deal with people that I'm really not into like that because we got something that we both have common ground on. It's almost like your friends. You know, once I was running the streets and doing my thing, I had a bunch of friends. You know what I'm talking about? A bunch of them. The moment I decided to settle down and I got married and shit, I lost a bunch of them. Cut that shit off, man. I lost a bunch of them because we no longer had that one thing that we had in common anymore. You know what I'm talking about? So with that one thing, like say you dealing with a chick, she got good conversation, she ain't, but now conversation turning to shit. You ain't gonna be dealing with it no more. Same thing with sex. You know what I'm talking about? Because once you deal with a freak, regular sex just don't work no motherfucking more. Yeah, so it's only gonna go so far with that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like you'll leave that bitch alone real
Well,
quick.
you can't just help her and show her some shit.
If she's receptive to it.
Yeah,
Because most women will feel like you trying to make them into what your other women want.
Right.
You know what I'm
But
talking
you
about?
really are.
Right.
No, you
Right.
just telling her what you like.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? Me telling you what I like should not offend you. You know what I'm talking about? Don't let my confidence bring out your insecurities. You know what I'm talking about? Because on the cool, if I'm telling you what I like, I'm just telling you about what I like. It's up to you if you want to do it. If you don't want to do it, hey, cool.
Right.
You know, but once I find somebody that wants to do it, remember the position you put me in. You know what I'm talking about? And it's vice versa. If you tell me some shit and I'm like, man, fuck that shit, I remember the position I put you in. You know what I'm talking about? That's what in relationships people gotta understand the position that you put the other person in. So once you move, you gotta also think, what if this go bad?
What made me move?
Exactly, yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Like if this shit go bad, I know if I'm not fucking around and I'm fucking with a chick, but I'm not fucking around, can I really be mad if I catch her fucking around?
No.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Because I ain't been spending no time with her. I ain't been doing X, Y, and Z with her, man. We ain't really talking. So of course you gonna go out and feel that void. You know what I'm talking about? But I put you in that position. Real niggas, well, I won't. I ain't gonna say real niggas. I won't be mad at it. You know what I'm talking about?
What if you found out?
No, because now if I'm doing my thing and you doing your thing,
We
But-
might well go
But
separate
hold
ways.
on.
But that should be an open discussion.
Right. But
Hey, if we fucking with each other, if you see me with somebody, don't you say nothing. If I see you with somebody, it's an open discussion. It's just an open discussion.
that's why
That way
you
it
tell
won't be no
people.
problem
but some people
when
don't
they're
tell.
upset.
That's the problem.
No,
Exactly.
that should be
Because
one of
they
the
don't know
first
how to
things that you do
communicate.
though.
Because
The
they don't know
first
how to
thing you should
communicate.
do is you tell a woman that you dating. You know what I'm talking about?
But they don't do that.
Because they don't know how to communicate.
But that's not your that. But you shouldn't represent one thing when you're not capable of keeping up with what you.
No, you ask that nigga what's his definition of dating. My definition of dating is I date around. You know what I'm talking about? On 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Right, but
You know what I'm talking about?
get that. But you have dudes that be like, oh, I ain't talking to nobody else. Yeah, I'm into
I suggest you to watch those niggas.
Yeah, they just try to get in your pants.
Exactly. But then, so hypothetical, they get in the pants, right? And then they start hitting you on the regular, like, oh, something might actually happen. And then it just start tapering off.
Because you were just a thing. You were just a booty buddy. That's
Right.
how I take it.
But at the same time, they hit you with them lines, oh, I ain't doing nothing.
But you
Oh,
gotta make it
blah, blah,
look
blah,
good for them to get what they want.
But why do that? Because
Because that's your feelings.
They do enough just to keep you around so they can keep you with
Exactly.
them.
but if you really truly looking for something, why
Because they're not looking
They
for something.
just telling you what
They
you
not
want to
looking.
hear.
They tell you what
They
They're
tell you
looking
what
at
you
one
want to
thing.
That's
hear.
what I'm saying. It's like you getting the representative.
All right, I'm gonna put it.
No,
I'm,
we telling
now I'm
you
gonna
that
give
we
y'all
should.
women some free game.
I'm free y'all some free
And we
game.
gonna switch.
Yeah.
A free game from a man to y'all. Stop telling the motherfucker what you looking for, what you expect,
Exactly.
and let and see what the shit really going on.
Because
Free
you
game.
gonna be whatever you want. Whatever
Exactly.
you say you looking for this,
I'm a,
that nigga gonna turn into
you
this.
in love with me? All right,
That's
you in love
observant
with me?
like me.
Shit.
A person that's really observant like me, you tell me what you want, I'm everything and
Exactly.
something.
Yeah.
I'm everything
Until I
and
get
something.
what I want, then I'm gonna take her off.
And then I'm gonna go on by my
That's why it's okay to
Thank you.
start lying. Because you don't want to tell people.
Mhm.
Like everybody hollering about honesty. Just like we said last time, when is it a good time to lie? That's a good time to lie. You know what I'm talking about? It's a very good time to lie. I'm not gonna tell you I want a wife and a kids and all this shit because you gonna try to be that.
But if that's not what you want, then why would you waste that person's time?
That's
And
why
then
you date
pretend?
around.
I mean, that's fine, but don't sit up here and make this person
Stop
think that that's
telling
what's
the
happening.
motherfucker
You
what
ain't even
you
got
want.
to. It's just the fact that
But that's just how they.
But if he don't know what you want, that
Hold
nigga
on,
gotta
let her
come
get up
out.
on that. Let her get up on that.
No, I'm just saying, like, if perfect example. Dude say, oh, I like you, I'm into you, blah, 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 blah. Y'all go out on dates, you making it seem like this is what you want. It may be potentially turn into something. And then you turn around and end up not communicating no more, or you'll hit him up every
Cause
time.
something must have happened that made him change his way of thinking.
Well, man,
Somebody else
did that.
somebody
Not
did
necessarily,
that.
man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I done seen some shit like where I just stopped hitting them up. In the situation what we talking about. It's because the shit you own is just became stalemate to me.
Exactly.
I
You
know,
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
I got what
I'm gonna stop
everything
hitting
else
you up
was
instead of dealing with you. What I'm not gonna sit here and put up
Because I already know what you
bring.
bringing to the table.
You know, it ain't what I want, so you know I'm gonna leave you alone. So if I don't contact you, just go on about your way.
But at the same time, if you communicating with that person as though you still interested, and you're actually, it ain't every day, but every once in a while, you like,
Well, that's
Because they
different,
trying to
though.
keep in touch.
Yeah,
Cause like
keep you on that train, so I
Yeah.
still get what the fuck I
I
want.
get what I want.
Exactly. If you easy pussy, he gonna, man, look, when I ain't got nothing else to do, let me hit this motherfucker.
All these
I
other
know,
women-
you know what I'm talking about?
All
I'm
these
gonna hit
other
this
women ain't trying to
motherfucker
give me
up,
the other night.
Oh,
Oh,
let
let
me
me
hit you
call her.
up to see if she gonna.
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, cause you in your mind frame, like you just said, come on through then, baby. Come on through. No, just be honest.
I mean, I understand.
I'm just trying to tell you.
You might have done it and don't know you done it.
I'm not.
No, I'm telling you the truth.
Listen,
I'm being honest.
I hear you.
I mean, a lot of
Yeah,
women,
that's
I promise. A lot of women put themselves on Front Street.
Am I lying?
All bullshit aside.
He gonna text you when they
I
know
A
respect
lot of
you.
women put shit on Front Street. They tell a man pretty much what they want.
Everything.
Like Rob said, they tell you everything they want. Then the nigga get in your drawers. What y'all fail to realize, everything you told him just really went out the window.
Mhm.
I'm already there. You don't go on dates no more. Y'all don't go out to eat. Most you gonna see that nigga, hey, what you doing? Can I come through? I'm on my way.
Straight like that. From 9 to
You don't
9
get
in the
no, you don't get
morning.
no date no more. You don't get shit. Nigga, I'm on my way. What's happening? That's all I want.
But see, that
Let
shit
me come
happens
over there
once
and
you
get it
make
out.
yourself too accessible to a motherfucker.
That's the whole point.
You know what I'm talking
Y'all
about?
women
You
do that shit.
you too accessible to these niggas.
When you stop replying and do be like, oh, so you ain't gonna hit me up.
Okay,
That's
so
just
who
the
give
way
a
to
fuck?
get you back
You
up
ain't
in
gotta
there.
respond.
You
You
ain't
ain't
got
gotta
to
reply.
That's
Because
your-
if you respond, I got it. She
Yeah.
responded, so I just
Yeah,
tell some
let me
shit.
get that one last time. One last time.
See,
See,
you
I'm
got
I guarantee y'all he said in the back of his mind.
Nah,
"This
the
one
first
last
thing
time."
nigga gonna say in that text when you go off on it, like, I understand, I've been dealing with some shit.
Yeah.
always.
Yep, yep.
That's a go-to.
Yep. All this
And
shit
you gonna be
going
like,
on.
well, I understand.
You gonna be stupid with the you know, I sure hate to hear that, you know. And that's how it started.
Come on over here.
That's how it started.
Let me
Yeah,
fix
that's
it
how it
first.
started, you know.
He's back here like, let's take your time.
Okay, so here's another one. If a man or woman asks you to make a change for your relationship, would you be willing to do it?
Can we hear from Teresa? I heard this.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, Tracy, can we get your opinion on this? Your
Well,
opinion?
you supposed to be.
You better
That's
answer
why
it
I'm
right.
into I am. That's
But
why
you
I'm just
better-
naming her.
And you better answer it right.
Oh, shit.
I want an honest opinion.
You want honesty. You want honesty. So I'm doing
If
shit.
it's for the women, then I'm women.
If there was
When you come
something
to the church, you better
that he
answer
asked
that
you
shit right.
to change.
Play with me, you want to. I burn them boots.
Damn!
Not the boot.
You need to wear
I believe that a relationship is about give and take. So if it's within reason, I think you can change some things.
What's exactly the reason though?
It really depends. If it's not gonna compromise you and what you believe and something that you really, really don't want to change, I think you can do it.
I need 10 women.
Absolutely not.
You out of there. You out of there.
What about you? If it was something she said, hey,
I'm older than everybody in this room.
it don't matter about your age.
I'm stuck in my way. I'm stuck in my way.
That don't mean nothing.
I'm just bullshit.
No,
But see, that's not for y'all. That's for her. She
right,
knows she
that's
got.
right.
Right.
That's
You know
what I'm
what I'm talking
saying.
about?
What
Yeah.
work for me might not work for her. You know, so
Yeah,
that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. So,
Maybe that sister also works for her too.
but if it was some things that she would, you know, what's something that you would not change?
Be with another man.
What the fuck?
If she has that, it's something
You
wrong.
know how everybody had their little fantasy. Shit like that. I'm older. I can think of it. I ain't gonna ever share with another man. I'm just being honest.
You don't have to worry about that.
You bring another female in there.
Okay, so with that, a lot of nowadays, it's a lot of that going on. With poly and shit. If that's,
Polygamy. Let me get 4 more wives.
if she
I can
said,
afford it.
if she said, hey, let's do that, would you be okay down for that?
No.
Why not?
With another dude?
No, with another female.
Oh,
You'd be
no,
okay,
wait.
you'd be okay with a woman.
Hold on, with another female? Okay, that's
Right,
not
if it's
good.
But why is it okay for the woman?
I can't
But
bump
you
my
can't-
dick, but me,
But
you
you
No,
can't
no,
bump
you
my
don't have to do that.
dick.
No,
I'm not
that's
trying
not
to
what
see
they
another
asking.
dick.
I'm not asking you to be with a man. If she said, let it be her, him, and you. Y'all ain't having sex
It
together.
don't have to be sexual. Like I had a conversation, funny said that. I had a conversation with a friend today, we was talking about poly. And he said in his mind, it's not a sexual thing, it's more of a helping each other. So say for instance, one of the women wanna go to school, she got kids. The other woman can babysit. It's 3 incomes coming into the household. So he just brought it into another perspective. Because when people say poly, you think automatically
They're all
threesome, but they not thinking
But at the
about the
same-
financial aspect of it.
But it's
But
more than
it's not
that.
it's
That's
not
our
for
business.
everybody.
Why we just can't be roommates?
But it's more than
Reese
that though.
Coleman,
You're
that's
just
what
looking
it's
at
gonna
it
be.
from a financial situation. Well, there's other stuff that goes into that. You talking about emotions. You talking about time.
But that's why everybody has to be okay with
But everybody ain't gonna be okay.
And if it's not gonna be, everybody not gonna be okay. Guess what? It ain't
It's
gonna
not
work.
for you.
It ain't for you.
It's
It
not
ain't
for
gonna
you.
work.
It's not for you. Point blank period. Because if you talk to a man and he tell you that's what he's looking for in the first conversation, and you don't agree with it, cut ties because you already know
What
this
it
is not
from the
gonna
jump.
work
Don't
because
know
you're
how
not
to
gonna.
ties. Men can tell you some
No,
shit
that's
all
not
the time.
necessarily
If
true.
we
Most
meet,
women.
if
I
we
say,
leave
okay,
up straight
a
up,
lot of
look,
women. You can say some
somewhere
shit
out
they
the
stick
front,
to their
no,
emotions.
if it's in
somewhere.
the beginning, you can't just there's no emotions or nothing holding you there. But if it's somewhere down the line, it's gonna probably be a little harder for her
Right.
to give it
Yeah,
up.
her emotions
It's
is tied
potential,
to it.
yeah.
Absolutely.
But in the jump, shit, that nigga tell you, hey, I'm trying, man. You, her, nah, we got it.
Right.
Yeah.
But why? So, oh, I'm sorry, Rob. Go ahead, Rob.
You want to
Oh,
talk
okay.
about it?
And,
Are you scared? You gonna tell me?
You, but I ain't never scared.
I know you're under fucking.
but what you think?
Man, I look at it like this here. For me personally, fuck that poly shit.
That
I'm gonna
what?
tell you why. In my opinion,
Okay.
it's already a headache to a degree dealing with one woman.
person. Yep.
And then I gotta deal with two sets of fucked up emotions. Nah, on some real shit, cause it gonna be a time that you come in the highs, this one got a fucked up attitude, and I'm gonna tell you why. Cause she gonna feel like she not getting enough attention. And then this other motherfucker in her feelings, cause she feeling the same fucking way. Now, you gotta tolerate and try to cease fire and all of that shit. No, give me one woman that gonna provide me with everything I need, and I'm gonna provide her with everything she
Okay,
needs.
so I'm gonna piggyback off of that. So that's what I'm gonna say. So a woman can have a woman who provides or gives them whatever they want, but some men still go out there and give
I
another
can't
woman.
speak for them.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So
It's not
like
That's because
why?
there's something there that
That's
nigga is
lacking.
not
Woman
getting.
is not getting.
Just
So-
like anytime a person go out and cheat, it's something in their relationship that is not what they want.
What if
Something
it's
is
not?
lacking.
What if
Women
that
better
person
use
is
it.
doing everything, but they just being greedy?
But
You
in
might
your mind,
think-
you
you
doing
might
everything.
think
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling.
So why can't in communication
That's
come
where
in?
communication
Why you
come
can't
in.
tell me, hey
Some
baby?
people don't know how to communicate.
But that doesn't give you
Some
an
people
excuse
don't.
to go cheat and do go
Right.
Well, you
outside
gotta
your
understand,
situation.
sometimes communication, a lot of people don't understand between a man and a woman. When y'all communicate or you discussing something, if it's coming, you see that shit finna turn from a disagreement to an argument, one of you motherfuckers need to be grown and be like, hey, time out.
You're right.
Yeah.
We'll come back to this shit when we got cooler heads.
That's
You know what I'm saying? My thing, I'm gonna say, man, look, hold on, I'm finna go turn me some comments. You know what I'm saying? Because it's finna go down a fucked up road.
That's why I'd rather cut it off right now.
You know what I'm saying?
But
But
everybody
everybody
later.
have that ability.
Because they
I had to learn that shit though. It ain't. I'm 43. In my 20s, I'm gonna sit there and argue with your motherfucking ass.
We gonna go round.
Nowadays, I'm not finna. Hey man, look here, man. I'm finna go turn me some comments because I'm trying to avoid it. If I'm on the phone with you and we going back and forth, I'm gonna hang that bitch up.
Let you know I'm hanging up, so you won't.
You know what I'm saying? But then I got the situation where motherfucker tell me, "Oh, nigga, you hanging up in my face."
I
And
told
it
you
ain't
I
even
was
like
hanging
that.
up. Like,
It ain't like that. I always say, man, bye. Click.
Yep. I told you I was.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you not hear about it?
I look at it ugly. Because you gonna keep going. Both of y'all already emotions are high. And somebody emotions will spiral out of control. And I know I can be a high heat. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a person that you can't push me to go a certain way. Because the harder you push me to go that motherfucking way, I'm going to go the other way. And I'm going to go left on you. So the best thing I'm going to do is end that shit. And we come back to that shit when we both on a cooler turn. Because anytime you heated about something, you will never come to an agreement or understand nothing that the other person's saying.
So what is enough time?
It could be a couple hours. It could be the next day.
Yeah.
You just gotta get that.
It could be
everybody-
later on.
Yeah, they
And personally, I feel like
Sometimes
never
they get
argue.
Man, you give, my grandfather said, you give a man, when you arguing, you give a man a cold glass of water and leave him alone. And when he calms down,
Here comes
he will come to you. And some of us women seem
Push
to
this.
overreact without having the facts instead of saying okay and let well enough be alone.
You alright with me? I
I
thought
was
I
just
did
about to
like.
say that.
Why is he so
real
like
talk,
you
but
all
real
of a sudden?
talk.
Yeah.
But as women, I had to
Some
learn that. Some of us, I had to
I still
learn.
don't like you.
I had to learn to be quiet and let him say what he wants. Because a man is not gonna open up to you and you say something to him in a bad way, he's never gonna open up to you ever again because you done broke that comfort zone. So sometimes as a woman, we have to be quiet and just let him be. He gonna come back, he ain't going nowhere. Let him do hoes or whatever. He coming back home. Let him cool off and come
And
back.
you
home.
go cool off.
Right, we gonna resolve
Give both of y'all
it.
time.
Give me a bit, Robert call and give me a bit, jump right back to the
Right.
driveway.
But you
But
have
you
to
don't even know I'm in the
only
driveway.
react
Exactly.
when you have facts. If you don't have facts, just be quiet, let him talk, and then when he cool down, come back to the issue. Because you can't resolve an issue if neither one of y'all listening. So somebody, like he said, somebody have to just be quiet and shut up and say, okay, well let me be the bigger person of the
All right,
argument.
so we let y'all shut up right now. Okay, so here's another question. A question was like, why do some women be over masculine?
Good question.
Hey, did they answer all? Was that
Okay, all right. I can't say why they are, but a lot of women don't know the art. I'm not religious, but I'm spiritual because I believe in God. God first, then man, then the woman, then kids, and so on. A lot of women feel like I'm the woman, so I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna do this, and how the fuck you gonna do that? But you want a man to protect you, provide for you, love you, but then you wanna be the head.
Well, it could be because they used to be doing shit on their own.
In that role.
And
That's
so
bringing
in
back
that role,
old baggage,
right.
though. That's bringing old
Right.
baggage. That is.
Lady.
So that means there
You
needs to
gonna
be a
hurt
man
your
who can come
back.
in to tell her, baby, you ain't gotta do that no more.
Exactly.
But you,
I got to.
Exactly.
I shouldn't have to
She, yeah, she,
tell you.
everybody-
she
I
has to,
show
but
you.
everybody don't know.
Everybody
Right,
know.
Wait,
so
time out. He
it's
said the
gonna
biggest
look
point. Say it
show-
one again.
I should not have to tell you that when I show you what the fuck I am.
But
as
no,
a
Thank
man.
you.
No,
Some
no.
people need to
Some
hear it.
people
No,
don't
no,
know how
no, no.
to deal
See,
with that.
and
Some people don't.
That's where the fuck up
Some
come
people
in
still
at.
need that confirmation.
I need a confirmation on
Some people, I'm saying, I'm not, everybody don't need it. Some people need to hear it. That, baby, you ain't gotta worry about, I got it.
Nah.
I got
But
it.
you don't need confirmation
But no,
on
some
everything,
women
though.
are-
No,
Not when
no,
a nigga is
some
already
people-
doing it.
Now, okay, so you go get a new car. Because it ain't got the sticker in the goddamn window, that means it's not a new car? You need confirmation by having the goddamn window of the thing in the window. You need that. You can't look at the mileage and tell that this is a brand new car. They ain't got shit for 5 miles on it.
But no, I mean,
But see, you the type of woman that I would never deal with. You know what I'm talking about? Because you need confirmation on
I'm
too
not
much.
saying that's me. I'm just throwing it.
No, but
Well,
No,
a woman
that
like
some-
that, I cannot deal
that's
with
what they
because,
say. Some women
Some
need
women need
and
that.
some niggas don't need to be
But
questioned
and
when they
some women
leave.
don't know how to
You know what I'm
deal
saying?
with be that
Man.
person because the
True.
men they used to dealing with, they are mother figures. So when they meet a man that want to take charge, they have to learn to allow.
We
No,
just
wait
do
a
it.
minute, but wait a minute. But some women be in situations where they are mother figures, wrong, right or wrong. So when they meet a man that allow them to be a woman,
They
like
gotta
seriously, they have to learn
learn
to
to
adjust
be
to
in
that
that
man.
yeah.
Well, you
Real
gotta
talk.
learn your man before you earn your
Yeah, and
man.
that's
So,
understandable.
but y'all,
that's
but the
understandable.
women want to
Some
hurry
people
up
don't
and
And
act
make
like
him her man
exactly
before she learned to do
before
it.
you even learn the nigga.
Everybody want to be honest.
everybody don't want to
Y'all
go
always
outside.
want
They
a
want
woman.
somebody.
Everybody
But-
want a man.
To be
Everybody
honest,
want to have that somebody. So a lot of times y'all jump the gun. They can give you every red flag early, and y'all still.
that's the niggas
Some
they
I'm
love.
still in it.
Some of them, yeah.
I'm still in it.
But
Come
me,
on now, let's be honest.
I'm being for real, man. If I'm gonna carry myself as a man because I'm an alpha. I'm a fucking alpha male. If I'm doing all of this shit that you know you need, and the shit that you ain't gotta go fucking do,
Shit you ain't never had to
I don't.
do.
You what the fuck? You need some confirmation for? Confirmation come every motherfucking day when I walk through that door.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna
When I
lie.
wake up,
I ain't got
Nah,
shit.
So I'm not gonna
I'm
I'm
on
not
real shit.
I'm not gonna put all our business out
This
there.
is one thing.
She's already told me I can't put all our business out there, but I can say
I'm
a
gonna
little
put some of
bit.
mine out there.
But I can just put a little
Go
bit of
ahead.
piece out there. I tell her on a regular basis, I don't need you for shit. I want you.
Right.
There you go.
But don't you tell nobody that you don't need them for shit, bruh.
Right.
Like, come on,
Why
my nigga.
not?
Oh, so if I told you I don't need you for shit, how you gonna feel?
I mean,
Exactly. You get what you give out. I don't never tell a motherfucker I don't need you. You know what I'm talking about?
I wouldn't tell nobody.
Unless I'm done with you, that's when I tell you
Right.
I don't need your motherfucking ass.
So you been there
But
to
if
get
I'm
a
building
woman
with
that
you, my
don't
nigga, I
need
need you
why
here.
with me?
Right. With
So we supposed to be a
You
team.
need it and motherfucking want it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking
But
about?
she gonna probably take it the wrong way.
Right. And then it's gonna take
That's
it
how I
right.
make my phone.
The delivery. The delivery.
Hold on,
That delivery's all fucked up, no matter how you
It's
say it.
always a conversation.
Real
You
shit.
never
Not
just-
necessarily because you
That's
can
not-
tell
You tell me that you don't need me, guess what I'm gonna do next tomorrow?
I'm leaving.
I'm out of this
But
motherfucker.
what
You
if she
don't
say,
need me.
oh, what if she say, baby, I don't need you, I just want you.
That's it.
My nigga, I wanna be wanted and needed.
And,
Okay.
Look, first off, I need you just like you need me. We're a team. I need you to help to make this shit go how we need it to go.